Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a design team project for Not Too Shabby. There's your code, Mary10, to get 10% off your next order. And let's get started with this cutie patootie. So today I'm going to be making this card with the Cuddle in a Cup set. It is just too cute, I'm telling you. Look at this thing. It's a cupcake and a cup, and I'm going to say there's a bear in there. I think it's some sort of animal, a critter that just is too cute. So we're going to start making this card. I love how Darcy's Stamps puts the coloring on there just to give you a gauge of how you might want to color it. I think that's super fun. So the importance of re-inking your Memento Tuxedo black ink. Let me just tell you that I think I've had this ink pad for probably 6 years, and I think I have inked it up, re-inked it twice. I'm not saying that you should live that kind of life, because you should probably ink up your stamp a little bit more if you want good images. Or you can just use your Misty and stamp it 10 gazillion times. But anyway, okay, so I have stamped it out, and I am using some alcohol markers. I have the Spectrum Noir markers, and I'm putting the caps right there for you to see. And it does, I have to say, Artezas and Zigs have a special place in my ticker. However, it is very easy for me to edit a video when I use Spectrum Noir. So, YouTuber problems 101. Yeah, that's just me being uber lazy. But it's just because I have to kind of write down all of the colors that I'm using on the Artezas, where here, they're right in your face on the screen. So it does make it easier. But that's not enough for me to stop using my Artezas. So I will suck it up for all of you, and I will make sure. Now, there was a recent video that I did where I did not do that, and I did feel really badly, because I like to share what colors I'm using. It might make it easier for you. So if I do slip up every once in a while, please forgive me. Okay, so back to the coloring here. So I've used these gray colors. Now, if this is a polar bear, I have done him wrong, because polar bears are not this color. So we're just going to make it a cute little critter that's gray, because that's what we used. I have pulled out these 3 colors in the red scheme, and I am adding them to, now I don't think you need 3 colors. I think I was just trying to be fancy. 2 colors will probably suffice. So yeah, that's just me playing around. I haven't used them in a while too, so I was kind of seeing what works and whatnot, and yeah, I think I've gained a lot of confidence with my real brush pens, and then I go back to this and I feel like a kindergartner trying to stay within the lines at the very least. So we'll work through it all together. I am now using the JG series here. One thing I noticed about Spectrum Noir, and you may have as well if you have them, is that the caps don't always match the actual ink. So the Spectrum Noir hex chart that I have is super helpful when it comes to, I use it every time I use Spectrum Noir, because those caps can't be trusted. So I use it, I pull it out, and I've already, put my marker on the hex chart. And I'll link that. You can find that in the blog post for this video. And I will link that so you can grab it if you need it. But yeah, very important that you use that so that you know what you're dealing with. And not every color that's in the same numerical order is going to match. You can kind of cross the hex chart as well and kind of mix other things together. So just a little FYI. So I've pulled out this Rainbow Christmas from Lawn Fawn paper pack. I have been going through this. I know I have a ton left, but I have been using this paper pack up. I mean, I think I recorded this video a little bit ago, so it's about half of its paper pack is left of what you see here. So I've been running through it. And we are going to cut down and make some layers for this card. I love this paper pack. It's very bright and cheery, and there's a lot of cool little designs in there. Hopefully you got to see a little bit of that. But yeah, a lot of fun and very, very colorful. So then I took, what I'm doing here, this is the idea in my brain, is the green is going to be the wallpaper, and then the white is going to be, I don't remember what it's called, but when you separate your wall, and I'm making the score lines here almost like the wood paneling. Yeah, that is what I'm picturing in my head, is going to be like the wallpaper and then the I guess, wood paneling. Why am I thinking of like chair rail or something? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm thinking of. But anyway, that's how I'm doing it. And so you can see me scoring like every 1/8 of an inch, I believe it is. And then you're going to get this cool little look, and it's going to give it some texture. Then I'm going to cut down this piece of paper with the next rectangle that's the next size up. And I'm going to start assembling my card. I'm just using some liquid adhesive to assemble my card. Very simple. And I use Nuvo because that is probably my favorite. I think one of the reasons it's my favorite, well, it works. Let's start there. It works because no matter what the price, if it did not work, I would not buy it. But okay, so it works, out of the way. Second reason is the price point. It's a really good price point for this glue, and I can appreciate that, and so can my wallet. So I am putting down the bottom piece here, and then I cut with some silver paper that I had, some silvery gray paper. I cut out an oval to make it look like this teacup was sitting on a saucer. And I am going to stamp out my sentiment here up in the top. So, yeah, sending you a cuddle in a cup. I don't think it gets any sweeter or cuter than that. So we are going to just start putting this thing together. And I do believe that I'm going to pop up my cutie patootie polar bear in a mug. And I use that, I use some foam tape that I get from Amazon. Now, it's the same size Big Mama roll as the 3M foam tape, but you've heard me say it probably in the past. It is a fraction of the price, and it works just as well, in my opinion. IMO, in my opinion. You do have to cut it with scissors, though. You can't tear it like you can the 3M, which is a blessing for me because I always tear it crooked anyway. So this is forcing me into good habits. Okay, so here I'm using a Sakura black Jelly Roll pen, and I'm just going to touch up his eyes. So cute. And I think I thought about touching up the blue cup's eyes as well, but when I started, there was like little eyelashes, and I was like, nope, I'm not going there with it. So then I'm going to take out this frosted lace stickles, and this stuff has just been amazing on my projects lately. Like, it is so shimmery and sparkly and snowy and icy and all things winter and Christmas, and I just love it. So I am using it on, I'm adding some details to the cup, and then I got a little overzealous. I can admit my mistakes here on this YouTube channel with you all, can't I? This is Trust Tree, and we can all confess to one another. I don't like what I did here up on the sentiment. I was trying to be cute, and I was trying to put some snowy-like stuff, and then I just wouldn't stop. Like, right here, I would probably say, Mary. Like, now, Mary, would tell this Mary, chillax. Stop it. No, I just was like, I think I need to do some more. Let's go do some more. And then I just kept adding it and adding it and adding it. And all of a sudden, it became an outlined sentiment with frosted lace stickles. And yeah, it's not good, but that's okay. I kept it in here. I thought about, look at, I just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, now I'm going to outline and do under the first word. Like, that's going to make it better. Anyway. Yeah. So sometimes it's just that way, and you just have to keep it in the video so others can see it, and they could say, Mary, you're crazy. That looks great. Or, yeah, Mary, you should have listened to past self. Either way, you guys are on my side and my team, so we're in this together. Okay, so I have taken out my 110-pound Nina Solar White, and I am scoring that at 5.5 inches. A2 size card, and I'm using my Teflon folder, my bone folder, to crease it. And then again, some trusty Nuvo glue here to add to the base. I like to make a rectangle right around the edge of that card so it sticks right nice on the edges, and then a little bit up and down the middle, in case you haven't seen me do that 5,002 times here on YouTube. And then I'm just going to line it up. I like the liquid adhesive because I like the wiggle room It helps me, and it helps me get things straight. And that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am so glad you came to craft with me. Make sure to head over to the shop, Not Too Shabby, and check out all the awesome stuff Jamie's got going on. And I will link everything I listed below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.